Okay, so today I'm going to plant some herbs, and what I've been doing is I just got this little tool right here to poke some holes in there and poke right in the center. I've already watered these pots and they're drainable, so the water will not inundate the planter. So first of all, I'm going to put some flat leaf parsley, because I want more parsley for my indoors, and it's a little bit hard in these seeds. Some of these are very small and some are very big. Gently get them right up to the point where they're about ready to pop out. Drop a few in there, and then I'll just do the rest. I'll just pat it down with my fingers, and probably about a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch, half an inch down. Now I got some sage. This is broadleaf sage. I'm just going to plant some of that. I'm just going to sprinkle it out. You can pinch it between your fingers like this, holding the bag. See how I'm pinching it? And then I can just pull some off my fingers and drop them in there. So there goes the sage. It's fairly easy to plant these real fast. I got some time. This is winter time. And I'm going to do the same thing with it because the seeds are very small. And there's really hard to, you got to kind of feel them in your fingers, and don't be worried if you get a little too much in there, because you'll go ahead and split them out and thin them out later, because I'll put these in 6-inch pots when they get bigger so that they can start on, they have something bigger to grow in, because some of these I will grow to the point where I produce seeds for these plants while I'm harvesting some of the leaves. This is savory. So we'll just do the same thing there since these seeds are so small. It seems like a lot of the herbs are always got very small seeds. And a little more there. Now one thing about sage, it's going to get big quick on you, so you're going to want to do a harvest on that or grow up for seeds. I already harvested some seeds. In fact, that's what I've been using for the sage from last time, the seeds that I actually harvest. And then I'll just go pat these down. Now these are little 4-inch nursery pots, and you can get like 100 of them for like $10. And I put them in compost, not planting soil. I don't like the potting soil. I like compost. And the seeds on these are very small too. I might just hit that last one just a little bit, because I don't think I felt like maybe 1 or 2 seeds in that whole thing for the oregano. Surprisingly enough, it snowed a couple times already, and it's frozen down to 17 degrees, and the oregano outside is still growing. But I can't count on it growing all winter, so I'm going to start some now. And this is anise, and this is the, I can't even pronounce that. But these are common herbs that I like to plant and use when I'm cooking all year long, so that's why I grow them indoors, and when it gets better outside, then they'll go outside and be transplanted out there. So I'm just going to pat those down. This is a fairly quick video. I'm going to put these underneath grow lights in my indoor greenhouse, and what I'm going to use right now is, you can get this, this is a bug sprayer. It's like a, I don't know, like a little gallon thing. You can get it for like $10 or something at the garden store, and you can just spray it down once you do that with water. It goes fairly fast. So I've already pre-moistened the soil, so all I'm doing is just evening out the soil and watering it one more time so the seeds will germinate. They'll be wet enough to germinate. They probably are already wet enough to germinate, but I want to make sure. And these are drainable pots, so they got little holes on the bottom of them. And so they'll, right away, they'll just go ahead and they'll just go ahead and drain out, so they won't be too wet. But it'll allow the seeds to germinate. It's fairly quick. This is the best thing I ever bought for watering plants like this. All they use, this is just like a pesticide thing where you pump it up and get some pressure. And I've only used it for water, so It's a good little item having a garden for like 10, 15 bucks or whatever it costs, can't remember. So there we go. We got the parsley. Now that'll get big quick, and the sage will get big quick. I mean, the sage will get like that. The sage will get like, about a foot and a half off the ground real fast, real easily. Your time's a slower grower. Savory gets big, it kind of grows a little bit, but oregano is more of a spread on the ground type of oregano, and then anise is just regular, that. So these herbs I like to grow, and I will grow some of them for seeds again, and a lot of these will produce seeds without any pollination. All you have to do is shape the flowers. They're mostly self-pollinating. A lot of herbs are, and that will all have fresh herbs, and if I get too many of them, I'll just throw them in the dehydrator and produce my own dry herbs for future use in cooking, which I do frequently. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my planting herbs video.